Ever wonder what it takes to get banned from a sports arena? Let's dive into the curious case of Vicki Ray, a Denver Nuggets superfan, who's been cheering on her team for an impressive 32 years. Her devotion to the Nuggets goes beyond the ordinary, with an extensive memorabilia collection that could rival a small museum. However, recently this die-hard fan has found herself on the wrong side of the court, so to speak. Cranker Sports and Entertainment, the big guns behind the Nuggets, have revoked her season tickets. The reason? Alleged violations of NBA and arena rules regarding contact with players and referees. But Vicki isn't taking this lying down. She denies these altercations and suspects there's more to the story than a simple rule violation. Her love for the Nuggets runs deep, and she's not about to let go of her coveted floor-level seats without a fight. So what's next for our Nuggets superfan? Well, it seems this game is headed to overtime. Now, Vicki is considering taking this fight to the court and not the basketball one. What could a devoted fan possibly do to get ejected from the game indefinitely? Well, folks, we're about to delve into the intriguing case of Vicki Ray, a Denver Nuggets die-hard fan for 32 years. A fan who has now found herself on the receiving end of a most unexpected foul. The allegations, contact with players and referees, a clear violation of NBA and arena rules. The NBA guidelines are explicit, insisting on a respectful environment during games. The rules are designed to ensure the safety of players, referees and fans alike. They draw a clear line in the hardwood, separating fans from the on-court action. This isn't just about maintaining decency, it's about preserving the sanctity of the game we all love. Now, if we're talking about a casual high five or an overzealous cheer, we might be able to chalk it up to enthusiastic fandom. But the allegations against Vicki suggest something more. The implications are serious, hinting at a potential breach of those boundaries we just talked about. However, we must remember that these are merely allegations. Vicki vehemently denies any wrongdoing, and the truth, as they say, is often stranger than fiction. Could there be other motives at play here? Is this really about preserving the sanctity of the game, or is there a hidden agenda that we're not seeing? It's a sticky situation, no doubt. One that has left a die-hard fan contemplating legal action to regain her rightful place on the floor. It's a story that reminds us that while passion and dedication are the lifeblood of sport, they must always be tempered with respect for the game and those who play it. So the question remains, did Vicki step out of bounds, or is there more to this story? As we explore further, remember that in the game of basketball, as in life, nothing is ever as simple as it seems. From the basketball court to the courtroom, this fan is ready to battle. In a turn of events that could only be described as a full-court press, Vicki Ray, a steadfast Denver Nuggets fan, is contemplating a legal showdown against Cranker Sports and Entertainment. This isn't just a play for the love of the game, but a fight for her cherished courtside view, a testament to her 3 decades-long devotion to her team. This potential lawsuit isn't merely about a pair of seats, it's about the principle of the matter, a question of fairness and the right to root for one's team up close. It's about the alleged violations of NBA and arena rules that Vicki fervently denies, and the suspicion of ulterior motives behind the revocation of her season tickets. But what does this mean for the parties involved? For Vicki, it's a chance to reclaim her place on the front lines of the Nuggets' journey. It's about preserving her legacy as a fan and the memory of countless games witnessed from the edge of her seat. For Cranker Sports and Entertainment, it's a challenge to their authority, a test of their decision-making, and ultimately a question of how they value their devoted fans. This lawsuit could set a precedent, influencing the relationship between sports entities and their supporters. The stakes are high and the game clock is ticking. As we await the verdict, the anticipation mirrors the final seconds of a nail-biting playoff match. As the tension builds, one can't help but wonder, will this be a slam dunk for Vicki, or will she be left sitting on the sidelines? As we wrap up this sporting saga, one thing is certain. Vicki Ray's tale, a devoted fan of the Denver Nuggets for over 3 decades, has taken a shot that could change the game for her and possibly fans everywhere. Having her floor-level season tickets revoked by the powers that be, she's now on the defense, considering legal action to regain her much-loved seats. This situation underscores the delicate balance between fandom and the rules of the game. In the end, it seems the only sure thing in this game is that no one wants to be left holding the ball when the buzzer goes off, or in Vicky's case, without a seat when the game starts.